Hi, welcome to episode 7 of Unified Fun and Fitness. My name is Craig Torquist, and today we're going to sing some songs, play some games, and I'm going to read a hilarious book from the library. But first, I'm in the mood to sing. If you'll count to 10 with me, I'll head over to my singing spot. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For our warm-up song today, we are about to make history. We're going to take a song, which I think you know, and a dance, which I think you know, and for the first time ever, we're going to put them together. The dance is called the Macarena, and if you don't know it, I'm going to teach it to you right now. You're going to start with your right hand, and it's going to go down, down, up, up, shoulder, shoulder, head, head, hip, 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 hip. Bring it on around. All right, try that again. Ready? Down, down, up, up, shoulder, shoulder, head, head, hip, 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 hip. Bring it on around. One more time. Down, down, up, up, shoulder, shoulder, head, head, hip, 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 hip. Bring it on around. Now, the song is called Row Your Boat. You know the song. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Now, for the first time ever, we're going to put that song and that dance together. Here we go. You ready? It works. Here we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Again, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Again, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Faster, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Faster, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Again, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. One more time. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Ha! Very good job. All right, if you count to 10, I'll meet you back at the desk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, now that we're all warmed up, it's time to get out our young athlete's backpack, which is full of really cool toys. Also in the backpack is this box that's called Young Athletes Activity Cards. In here are 64 cards, and on each card, it describes a game that you can play with your family and your friends. Let's pull out a card right now and see which game we are going to play first. This is called the one-handed underhand toss. And on the back of the card are the directions on how to play. It says materials. You need a ball or a beanbag and a basket or a hoop. Stand facing your young athlete. Encourage them to bend their knees and hold a ball with one hand. Ask your young athlete to look at your hands as they toss the ball underhand to you into a basket, through a hoop, or over another object. Well, I've got two friends that are going to show us how to do this, but they got kind of creative. They decided they wanted to do the one-handed underhand toss using a racket from the backpack and this bean bag. And right now, they're going to show us how to do the one-handed underhand toss. Boys, take it away.
Awesome. Good job, guys. That's perfect. Yeah. Oh, go get it. There it is. Yay!
All right, young athletes, now it's your turn. Hit pause on the video, go play the one-handed underhand toss, and when you're all done, come on back. I'll be waiting for you. See you in a bit. Great job on that game. I think we should take a water break. It's really important that you drink water after any of these activities. You know what I'm in the mood to do right now? Another song. If you'll count to 10, we'll sing again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For this song today, I brought with me my handkerchief because, to be honest, sometimes this song makes me cry. It's a beautiful song about a beautiful food called spaghetti, and I hope you like it. On top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese, I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. It rolled off the table and onto the floor. And then my poor meatball rolled straight out the door. It rolled in the garden and under a bush. And then my poor meatball was nothing but mush. So if you like spaghetti all covered with cheese, hold on to your meatball and don't ever sneeze. Oh, count to 10. I'll meet you back at the desk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That song was silly, but I liked it. All right, this next game doesn't have a card and it doesn't require any toys from the backpack. The name of the game is called Red Light, Green Light. And the way you play this is someone has to be the stoplight and everyone else is going to stand way far away from them. And the stoplight is going to yell out red light, yellow light, or green light. And when they yell out red light, you have to stop, just like you're at a stoplight. If they yell out yellow light, you've got to proceed with caution. You run really slow motion. And if they yell out green light, that means you can go fast. I've got some friends who are going to show us right now how to play red light, green light.
All right, are you guys ready? Green light! Yellow light! Red light! Yellow light! Red light! Green light! Hey, good job! Awesome job, guys.
Get the idea? All right, I want you to hit pause on the video, go play red light, green light. When you're all done, come on back. In the meantime, whatever you do, don't run a red light. See you soon. You are really fast. Did you get a speeding ticket? Whew, that's good. Hey, let's take another water break right now. And it's time to warm down. After all that running, it's time to relax a little bit. And we do that by taking 5 deep breaths. Remember, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Join me, won't you? Oh, that feels good. Guess what I'm ready for? Story time. The library where you checked out your young athlete's backpack has 8 wonderful books that go along with it. Today, I'm going to read one of my favorites. It's called Not Your Typical Dragon, written by Dan Barrell with illustrations by Tim Bowers. Crispin Blaze was born into a proud family of fire-breathing dragons. "Every blaze breathes fire," explained his father. "I breathe fire. Your mother breathes fire. Tomorrow, when you turn 7, you'll breathe fire too." The little dragon imagined all the forests he would burn down. He dreamed of all the castles he would destroy. He also considered boiling water to make tea, but he didn't tell his father that. The next day, Crispin sat among family and friends as a big cake was brought to the table. "Who will light the birthday candles?" his mother asked. "I will," declared Crispin. He could feel a tingling in his tummy, but when he opened his mouth, fire did not come out. Whipped cream came out. "Crispin," shouted his father, "dragons breathe fire." "What will the neighbors think?" worried his mother. "I love whipped cream," said his little sister Ashley. The little dragon was whisked off to the doctor the very next day. "Please fix my son," demanded Crispin's father. "What seems to be the problem?" asked the doctor. Crispin opened his mouth and breathed, but fire did not come out. Band-Aids came out. "I see," said the doctor gravely. "Dragons should breathe fire," insisted Crispin's father. "We were low on Band-Aids," mumbled the nurse. The doctor sent Crispin home with medicine. He swallowed 2 teaspoons before going to school. "It will help you become a real dragon," said his father with a wink. After school, Crispin joined his first fire-breathing practice. One by one, little dragons aimed their fiery breath at stacks of logs until they burst into flames. Crispin stepped up confidently. He could feel the medicine bubbling in his belly. But when he opened his mouth, fire did not come out. Marshmallows came out. "Dragons breathe fire," yelled the coach. "Isn't that right, class?" The other dragons didn't answer. They were too busy looking for pointy sticks for marshmallow roasting. "I guess I'm not a real dragon," Crispin thought. He worried that his family would be disappointed. So he ran away from home. The world can be a scary place for a little dragon who can't breathe fire. Crispin found a dark cave. "I'll be a fireless dragon all by myself. I won't bother anyone, and no one will bother me." An hour later, he had a visitor. "I am Sir George," squeaked a thin, shiny knight. "Show yourself, dragon." Crispin shuffled out of the cave. The thin, shiny knight held up his thin, shiny sword. Do your worst, dragon." Crispin opened his mouth, but fire did not come out. Soap bubbles came out. "Don't you breathe fire, dragon?" Crispin shook his head. "I can't." Sir George moaned. "But my father insists that I fight a fire-breathing dragon. It even says here in my book that your typical dragon breathes fire." "I'm not your typical dragon," Crispin explained. Sir George sighed. "I can't go home." "Me neither," Crispin nodded. But then he had an idea. "Maybe your book could tell us what to do." Of course, Sir George searched through the pages. "It says it's probably just your diet." Sir George fed Crispin spicy curry, scorching chili, and blistering salsa. Crispin opened his mouth, but fire did not come out. red party streamers came out. At least they're the right color, said Sir George kindly. Sir George searched through the book again. Aha! It says it's probably your attitude. Sir George showed Crispin how to look mean and angry enough to breathe fire. Crispin opened his mouth, but fire did not come out. Soft, cuddly teddy bears came out. Said George. We may have taken a step backward. It's no use, Crispin sighed. I'm just not your typical dragon. But Sir George was not ready to give up. Aha! The book says you're too stressed. Sir George made Crispin close his eyes while he described a quiet, relaxing day at the ocean. Do you feel calm? Now, imagine 100 shiny knights attacking you. Crispin opened his mouth, but fire did not come out. Beach balls came out. Well, that's just plain weird. Secretly, Sir George was glad that Crispin couldn't breathe fire. He liked the little dragon and didn't want to fight him. Crispin liked the shiny knight too, but he missed his parents. Sir George, it's getting dark. I want to go home. The shiny knight patted him on the back. Don't worry, little dragon. I will take you. Crispin's parents were relieved when he arrived home safely. Sir George was about to say goodbye when they heard a shout. There you are, boy. Why on earth are you playing with that fire-breathing dragon? He's my friend, Father, whispered Sir George. And besides, he doesn't breathe fire. A dragon that doesn't breathe fire? That's the silliest thing I've ever heard. The shiny man laughed. Crispin's father stormed out of the house. My son is not silly. He may not breathe fire, but I certainly do. Crispin's father let out a powerful spray of flames. Do your worst, dragon, declared the shiny man, but then the flames scorched the lawn. That's enough, honey, said Crispin's mother. The flames singed the fence. You've made your point, dear. Now stop showing off, she scolded. Then the flames ignited the roof. Crispin's father panicked. I can't stop breathing fire. You'll burn our house down, cried his mother. You'll burn down the whole neighborhood. Dragons came running from all directions. They knew how to start fires, but no one knew how to stop them. Crispin suddenly felt a tingling in his tummy. He felt a bubbling in his belly. He opened his mouth, but fire did not come out. A gush of water shot out. Crispin aimed the water at his father's flames. He saved his home and even saved the shiny man, who wasn't looking so shiny anymore. Hooray for Crispin! Everyone shouted. On Crispin's next birthday, there was a big party. Family and friends came from all over the land. Sir George and his family came too. Lots of dragons were dancing. Crispin stood with his mouth open wide. Fire still did not come out. Music came out instead. Your son, said an old uncle to Crispin's father. He's not your typical dragon, is he? No, replied Crispin's father proudly. My son is something special. And then he jumped up and danced to Crispin's music too. I'd like to finish our time together with a poem that I wrote especially for you. Thank you for including me. You and I, together we sang and read, took time to play, and thanks to you, I had fun today. Take care, my friend.